Steven? Nick!
What?
It happened again.
Damn it. I'll get the Vaseline.
Alright. I don't know how this keeps happening, Steven.
We are the music makers. We are the dreamers of dreams.
It's an unsatisfying answer. Hey everyone, and welcome to another week on Career Girls of Lane County. I'm your hostess for Tuesdays, Loren, and this week's theme, as picked by me, is fairy tales. Funny thing is, I don't know very much about fairy tales at all. I know Disney movies, and I know like the Americanized versions or the modernized versions, whatever you want to call it, of the ones that I was like that I heard as a child, but I don't really know like the original stuff very well. I do know I haven't read I've never read like the Grimm's fairy tales or anything, but I have read a lot of spin-offs on and stuff like that. Like I mentioned in a Novels Week, Fables, which is a really cool comic book graphic novel series. It's like a spin-off of all the different fairy tales that are living in the same world. Like in this, what is it? Snow White is the director of operations of the fairy tale kingdom, and King Cole is the king, and Jack, from the various, fairy tales involving someone named Jack is in there, and so is, the Big Bad Wolf is a private detective. That's my favorite part. And he's given up on eating pigs. My favorite fairy tale, I'd have to say, would probably, if it counts, I mean, it's the Disney version of it, but Sleeping Beauty, always been one of my favorites, and that's probably because Maleficent is my favorite Disney villain, and Prince Philip is my favorite Disney prince, because he's the only prince that actually does anything to, like, actively save his princess. I mean, he, slays a dragon, and, like, cuts through brambles, and escapes from a jail, admittedly with the help of fairies, but everyone needs a good fairy to help him out. I mean, come on. But I mean, Snow White's prince, like, she sees him once at the beginning, and then in the end he shows up and kisses her, and I mean, it's like, here, it's kind of like this. Good. Snow White, Prince Charming, I've come to take you back to the castle as my wife, yes.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Prince Charming. We met earlier in the film. I don't know if you recall. I'll give it to you. It was rather brief, by the wishing well. Yes. Anyway, yeah, I would have hoped you'd remembered me because of my dashing good looks and charming personality. But it's all right.
What are you doing here, in the middle of the woods?
Oh, well, you see, I was wandering through the forest, collecting truffles. That is my normal Sunday routine, and I came upon a glass casket surrounded by several very short men, and after they left, I was, I'm into kissing dead chicks, so and then you woke up, and I suppose it was a win-win scenario. So I'm going to head back to the castle now. That's all right, and you can be my wife.
So you helped with the slaying of my evil stepmother, yes?
No, actually, as I said, it was collecting truffles. Yes, came upon it afterwards. Anyway, shall we head back to the castle now?
Well, actually, I think I'd rather stay here and, with the dwarves. They've actually proven useful in some capacity.
So yeah, kind of like that. Anyway, I think that's it for me this week. Brief little thing on fairy tales. Take it or leave it. I'm throwing it out there. You can take it, you can send it right back. Anyway, stay tuned for tomorrow with Nick, and he is planning something fantastic from what I hear. So yeah, have a good rest of the night. Bye.